Ever heard of a firearm so fast, so advanced, it outpaces the human eye? How fast can a firearm really get? It's a question we rarely ponder, but wait until I introduce you to the world's fastest gun, capable of firing rounds faster than we can see. This isn't a science fiction story or a wild exaggeration. This is reality. You might be familiar with the concept of a machine gun, able to fire hundreds or even thousands of rounds per minute. But this firearm takes it to an entirely new level. Enter the Metal Storm, the groundbreaking firearm system developed in the late 1990s by an Australian inventor, Mike O'Dwyer. What sets it apart? The Metal Storm firearm can fire a staggering 1 million rounds per minute. Yes, you heard it correctly. 1 million rounds per minute. That amounts to 16,666 rounds per second, faster than the blink of an eye. But how in the world is this even possible? Let's break it down. What makes the Metal Storm revolutionary in its operation is that it doesn't have any moving parts like traditional firearms. Traditional firearms rely on mechanical systems to load, cock, and fire a round. The process, though ingenious, is inherently subject to physical limitations due to friction, wear, and mechanical failure. But O'Dwyer's invention cuts out all these inefficiencies. Here's the fascinating science behind it. Instead of bullets being individually chambered and fired by a mechanical trigger, Metal Storm stacks multiple bullets directly inside the barrel. Each bullet is separated by a small amount of explosive propellant. Through advanced electronics, the bullets are ignited and fired electronically in rapid succession. This is how the Metal Storm achieves its blazing speed, a technological leap that breaks traditional firearms' physical boundaries and laws. To make matters even more incredible, the system can be configured to fire different types of ammunition from the same barrel. It can launch high-explosive rounds, rubber bullets, and even deliver non-lethal projectiles for various military and law enforcement applications. All of this is packed into a system with no springs, no bolts, no magazines, just a remarkable feat of electronic precision engineering. So, what's the catch? You might think a gun this fast would be impossible to control, dangerous to handle, or impractical to deploy. But designers of this system thought of that too. The Metal Storm system is so versatile that it can be mounted on drones, tanks, or even carried as a portable weapon system. Some versions have even been equipped with advanced targeting software, meaning it can focus and deploy its firepower in highly specific, precision-targeted bursts. Applications range from intercepting incoming missiles to incapacitating armed threats. Think about this. A system so fast that it could neutralize an enemy threat in milliseconds, long before any human could react. But speed isn't its only claim to fame. Consider the precision. Unlike traditional guns, which inherently have some degree of error due to mechanical wear or human handling, Metal Storm's electronic ignition ensures unmatched timing and targeting accuracy. This could revolutionize the entire field of ballistics, especially in environments where precision is non-negotiable, such as close-quarters combat, counter-terrorism, and even space exploration. However, with great power comes great responsibility, as the saying goes. And the Metal Storm isn't without controversy. Critics argue that a weapon capable of such rapid fire could escalate conflicts and lead to unintended carnage on unprecedented scales. Imagine the sheer consequence of a 1 million round per minute weapon falling into the wrong hands. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario. Global militaries have wrestled with balancing the potential advantages of using this technology for defense while managing its horrifying offensive possibilities. As futuristic as it seems, the Metal Storm is still in its experimental and developmental stages. Although it has secured contracts with defense and technology firms globally, its deployment has been limited due to the high costs of production, extensive training required for its operation, and debates about its ethical implications. Still, it's a powerful reminder of how close we are to a future once thought unthinkable. A future where firefights could be determined not in minutes, but in microseconds. To give you some perspective on just how game-changing this is, traditional firearms, such as assault rifles, are limited to hundreds of rounds per minute. Even the world-famous Gatling gun, famous for its rapid fire, maxes out around 6,000 rounds per minute. Against that, 1 million rounds sound like something out of a dystopian video game. Moreover, the Metal Storm isn't just a gun, it's a full-blown weapons system. Its modular design allows it to be integrated with sensors, tracking systems, and AI-driven precision software. Imagine this in action. A military base using AI to detect incoming threats and deploying the Metal Storm for immediate neutralization, ensuring no human lives are even put at risk, all within the span of milliseconds. It's almost as if the weapon thinks for you. This blurring of science fiction and reality is a hallmark of cutting-edge innovation. But the Metal Storm represents more than just technological advancement. It also serves as a cautionary tale. With weapon systems this powerful, it's not just about building them, it's about controlling, regulating, and using them responsibly. The question arises, where is the line between groundbreaking innovation and unchecked power? And with global instability and rising geopolitical strife, the importance of this line cannot be understated. Yet, even as debates about its ethics and utility rage on, there is no denying the ingenious mechanics behind such a firearm. Imagining the amount of human creativity, engineering, and sheer determination that went into making something like the Metal Storm is almost as awe-inspiring as the invention itself. The Metal Storm stands as a testament to what the human mind can achieve, but also to the complexities and consequences of taking technological leaps this far and this fast. To sum up, the Metal Storm is no ordinary firearm. With its million-round-per-minute capability, it's a weapon of unparalleled speed and precision. At its core, it's not just about breaking speed records. It's about reimagining what firearms are capable of in terms of design and functionality. Engineers have eliminated moving parts, opening up doors to new possibilities in a sphere dominated by limitations just a few decades ago. And yet, for all its marvels, it's also a stark reminder of how rapidly firearms technology is advancing, and the gut-wrenching responsibility that comes with wielding such power. So here's the inevitable question. Are we ready for it? As we consider innovations like the Metal Storm, perhaps the most critical task ahead isn't merely mastering the technology itself, but ensuring that it's used for betterment, not destruction. Still, the thought of 1 million rounds firing before you can even blink? That's something to think about. Could you, or anyone else, ever imagine a weapon like this existing? Well, now you know.